Okay, so I found this pretty good reference for dealing with noise in Arnold because it's actually kind of one of the disadvantages with working with this renderer. I mean, it gives us really fabulous renders. I mean, let's compare. We compared this to what um, the Maya renderer would look like. It's just a much higher quality image that gets rendered out, but noise is kind of a problem. And I found this resource here. Um, so Solid Angle is the company that makes Arnold, and they have, and I'm going to put a link to this. They have this removing noise page here, and it helps you to identify what type of noise it is, and then how to adjust for it in the render settings. Um, and so I changed the number of camera samples up to 10 even here, and you can see the noise is greatly reduced. In the Arnold render view, you have the ability to go and store a snapshot, and what this does is it creates a kind of, it saves a a sample of your render view here, and it compiles your different snapshots down here. So you can see the difference between having those 10 AAs rendered and then having 3 from this snapshot, just how that started to really get rid of a lot of the noise. You can see it even here. So that is kind of quick way to maybe reduce noise. If that's not working, then please refer to this this web page, which will be linked on our Canvas. So I want to go back and talk a little bit about some of the camera settings now that we have a scene that has some lights in it, so we can just see what cameras do. What I'd like to do actually is turn off. Let's see if I can with this. Oh, I see him on my snapshot view. That's why I can't see anything. In order to bring it out of snapshot view, I have to click this little icon down here, and now I'm back in the camera view. So I still like this kind of red light, but I don't necessarily want to see it. So let me just move it out of the scene. Let's see if I turn. Yeah, there we go. So I can turn this the shape kind of on and off. I don't want to necessarily see the torus at this point. That's kind of a neat way to make lights if you're going to make like light bulbs. Let's say like you're making fluorescent tubes or something. Not necessarily or neon. You know, you want to create a kind of neon shape using the mesh light in Arnold can be kind of interesting. And so you can see just how much less noise we have here, but it is still rendering. So increasing a lot of those sampling parameters is going to greatly increase your render time, which is fine for what we're doing now because we are not rendering out an entire animation. You're just rendering out a single scene. So don't worry about that. Try to make your scene as crisp and good looking as you possibly can. And let it render out for as long as it takes to render out.